I wanted to talk about it's easy to blame others. It's easy to blame others. So, what brought me to this video is a lot of things that was happening over the weekend. The Ohanes and Dibo, they did an election, and the election, I don't know if you can say it's credible or not credible, but the election, we can say that there were not very, very satisfactory outcomes. A lot of people kind of disagreed with the way the whole thing went, and there are factions and those who didn't accept it, and those who of course happy and accepted it, and those who don't want the outcome, who actually were calling for Khan to come and hold a credible election. So yeah, this is one of the things I keep saying, that I think this is one of the things that points us to the fact that it's very, very easy to blame others for the whole problem that is happening in Igbo land, for example. So another thing that I wanted to talk about also is there's a video I've seen, one of our brothers at home, he did it also at home, and it's somewhere in Anambra, in a community in Anambra, and it was showing the water that was available for people to drink there. I don't know, I've never seen that kind of thing before in Igbo land. Back in the day in my village, we had water, like we had stream and we had river. So at the most you can go to the river to fetch water, at the most you can go depending on where your house is located, but I've never seen anything like that video. So I'm going to share with you this video that I'm talking about, because I think I saved it on my phone. I will share this video that I'm talking about. So it's easy to blame other people for everything that is going on in Igbo land. Like somebody was writing in my page here, and it was like, where do I stand for? Do I like the situation of Ndibo in that contraption? That was the language he used. And in my heart, I'm thinking that whatever Ndibo is passing through, who is to blame exactly? It's very, very easy to blame other people. What role is Ndibo playing for the situation of Igbo people in that place, So yeah, this video is not it's not very palatable, let me just put it like that. I'm gonna show you this video. I don't know if anyone of you have seen it. So
hey, my other phone. So ụmụnne daalụ na aha m bụ Okwulora, anọ m na obodo a na-abịa Ịnọma na Anambra West. Ife m fụ ebe a amara m ka a ga-esikọ ya, mana we are documenting it. Nsikwa ka m gaa live na nwe network na ka unu bụ ụmụ Igbo, ndị Igbo ji biri, ka unu fụọ afụfụ ndị nna anyị na ndị nna anyị na-ata. Ịnọma bụ capital of cholera n'Ifa. Ebe a bụ capital of cholera n'Igbo land. Aba ka a na-abịa ekulu mmiri, onye kulu mmiri ọṅụṅụ ebe a na ọbọgụ n'ime ya. Ị na-anya efu ọbọgụ na mgbago. Onye be kulu mmiri ebe oti ya alọ m weri ya asa arụ, ndị na-aṅụ aṅụ na-aṅụ. And the Willie Obiano ebe a ka o si yo. Ebe na-represent ndị a na Abuja. Chinedu onye ka ọ bụ. Chinedu Obidigwe na-represent ndị a na Federal House of Rep in Abuja. And the nwafa bụ Commissioner of Land Anambra State. Afia Benaventure onye? Benaventure Enemali bụ Commissioner of Land Anambra State. Ọ ebe o siri ife a. Stella Odua nọ na Abuja aṅụ Ragolis, Eva Water, Nestor. Na mmiri the other side, ndị nne nọ na-ebe akwa, ha nọ na-ebe akwa si Willie Obiano, ndị na-achị obodo a na fa chọrọ tren, na fa chọrọ plane. Na ife fa chọrọ bụ mmiri ọṅụṅụ na ọkụ, fe nwere mmiri, fe nwere Anambra West. And the election Anambra bụ 2021. A ga-ebute ballot box. Agwa m ndị obodo a na onye ọbụla n'obodo a na afụfụ niile unu na-ata n'obodo a na mmiri unu na-aṅụ ndị Ịnọma na Anambra West. Ịṅụsịa mmiri a mmadụ bịa ebe a chinye gị ukwu akwa na 2,000 naira. Ije binye aka na umbrella na ọkụkọ na maziza. Asị m anyị Ijeọma gbara onye ahụ ama ọjọọ. Last time ka hapụgodi Chineke asị Chineke ịma ikpe Chineke na-ete aka.
This is the water.
Aka ma face m Enugu enwe m accident n'ụzọ.
This is the water.
100,000. Weru moto m n'ije
This is Igbo land.
I've seen bad road and all that, but nke Ịnọma bụ the worst. I've never seen a place as worse than this in terms of infrastructure. Atago m afụfụ ahụ bịa ebe a. Ụtọ ọnọdụ ndị mmadụ, ndị Ịnọma na-akpọ m si m Okwulora na nchefu ka m si ekwu maka ebe niile, adị m ekwu maka fa. Ifu mmiri ndị Ịnọma na-aṅụ iburu aka n'isi, ndị nna na-ebe akwa. Willie Obiano is going to install another governor on Anambra State this year.
So my people, this is one of the video that I saw, and also with the election of the Ohanes election that is going on, and I'm wondering that is this also the fault of the Fulani Janjaweed? I don't know. So is this the fault of the Fulani Janjaweed? I don't know. For me personally, I feel that, yeah, whatever Igbo people are passing through in Nigeria, for example, the people who live in this village, can you blame the Fulani for this being the source of water for people in this village? And you know that from Anambra State, you have a lot of people who are millionaires, who are doing well, who have money, like, you know, merciless money, if you can say that. And most times when you see normal, ordinary people from Anambra, they are actually judged with this outlook that they have so many millionaires. So you don't expect that in a place where millionaires are coming from, that this is what their local village or wherever they are coming from looks like, because you would expect that maybe there will be some level of giving back or putting the community in place. But obviously that is not the case. So the people who can afford it, they are not there, they don't live there, and the people who are not affording it, they cannot live there. They have to be there and drink this kind of water. And when you are outside, you will not be looking at people like that. For example, if the federal government is talking about giving money or anything, they are not going to be looking at these people, for example, people from this part of Anambra State, because they will be using the eye of the rest of Anambra to say, they have many millionaires, they are doing well, they are not poor, they have so many people abroad, and they will use all those eyes to be looking at them, that their own better, their own is not that bad. But truly, their own is really bad. Their own is really bad. This is the reality of people who live in this village. This is the water they are drinking. So it is very, very easy to play on the emotion of people and say, when we get our imaginary country, everything is going to be good. And the people think it is true because the people are suffering. And the people think that, the only thing that is stopping them from getting good drinking water is because they don't have their own country. That once they get their own country, they are going to be able to have drinking water. Now the question is, why don't you have drinking water now? Why don't you have this drinking water now? What is stopping the drinking water now? Is it also the problem of the Fulani Janjaweed? Because they have representatives, they call their names. They are there and they can provide simple water. They can dig maybe 3 boreholes in that village and keep it running, employ somebody to be managing it. If anything goes wrong, the villagers know who to call. Build a house around the boreholes or water outlet. There will be somebody there and they will be responsible to make sure the water is running, and it will be their job. So most of the time there's no job because no representative is doing anything. They are not creating job. There's nothing they are doing. They are just siphoning all the money. So yeah, it is very, very, very easy to blame other people. Yeah. I don't want to say all these things alone. I like to have interactive sections. So if you want to contribute anything, you are always welcome to add to the contribution. So I'm going to write my number here on point. So my people, this is the question, and this is always almost like a rhetoric. Like, it's very, very easy to blame other people for the things that can easily be done, for the water that can easily be provided, for the littlest things, but they are not providing it, and it's still the same people. And you see them, they are running an election, they are running an election, but they are the one conducting the election, they are the one conducting this election, and they are not happy. Like, they are not happy with the outcome, and obviously they have not conducted it the way you would expect, that it will be free and fair, that everybody will say, yeah, the outcome is good. But I don't know what is going on. Are you going to blame the Fulani herdsmen for everything? Are you going to blame the Fulani hegemony for everything? It's very, very easy. So this is one of the people who was this man was contesting, and this is what he has to say.
Christian Association of Nigeria in Igbo land for 2 months so that they can conduct proper Ohaneze election.
So my understanding is that this man has been edged out of the has been edged out of the whole process. Like he didn't really have the opportunity to contest, even though he also was qualified. My understanding, the English they use is that he was edged out. Like maybe he didn't have enough. Money, maybe doesn't have political backing, but this is not supposed to be a political thing. This is supposed to be a social cultural thing, but obviously politicians are highly invested in it, and so it was done the usual Nigerian way. So these are our Igbo people, these are our Igbo elders, and this election they did it by themselves. It's not like the zoo did it for them, quote unquote. It's not the Fulani Janjaweed that did it for them. They are the one that did it for themselves. And now, the interesting one is that they are calling CAN, the Christian Association of Nigeria, to come and help them to conduct a more credible election. That the election that took place was shambolic, is invalid, and they want the CAN to come and help them. So I don't know. Is CAN also not made up of different parts of the country, people from different ethnicity in Nigeria? So is it going to be better when people from the rest of Nigeria are the one conducting election for an Igbo APES group? So what are we taking away from there? You see, what are we taking away from this kind of conversation now? So you have somebody that is the president of Ohaneze Igbo, and the election that they used to bring him to power, you see, is not something that is acceptable to everybody. So this is the person that is was accepted. That I will not allow my personal interest. To influence political. So this is the person that was accepted. So another thing you will see here now, for example, one of the problem of saying Buhari is nepotic. Not that I'm saying he's not a nepotic. That one is clear. He's very, very nepotic. He wants only people from his ethnic group to be in his cabinet. So yeah, Buhari is nepotic, and one of the main reason of complaining about Buhari's nepotism is that, for example, he wants to be speaking his fufu whenever they are having a meeting, so they don't have to bother to speak English. So, and for example, there are people that complain that when they are training in maybe in camps or military people or something like that, they are speaking Hausa, using Hausa to give command. Like, when they are gathered, they are speaking Hausa, and it's like they exclude them and all those kind of a thing. So that they are acting as if it's only Hausa people that are there, or that it's only Hausa people or Fulani people that own Nigeria. And you have a group of Igbo people. All of them are Igbos. Ohaneze and Igbo. It's an Igbo group, everything made up of Igbo. And they congregated together and they couldn't speak Igbo to themselves. They couldn't speak Igbo to themselves. There was no Igbo there. They were speaking English all through. So what does this say about Igbo people and where they stand? Like, if you are talking about creating a country for Igbo people, what does it say about Igbo people and Igbo leadership and Igbo ethnic nation? I don't know. For me, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand. Most times, for example, where I went to university, they spoke their language so much that I picked it up. They didn't teach me, but because it was so much everywhere, it was so much in the air, it just kind of filtered into your head. You just kind of absorb the language without learning it, without actively sitting down to learn it. But you can live with Igbo people, you can stay with Igbo people, you can do many things with Igbo people. You will never be able to pick up Igbo language, you know. And for example, I am here on this platform, and my target is not only Igbo people but every other people, you know. So of course it's understandable that I'm speaking Igbo. Sometimes I speak English. I just add the languages we speak in Nigeria. I speak English and I add some Igbo or something like that. But it is strange, it is really strange that you have a family that have come together to talk about family matters, and they couldn't talk that family matters in their own language. It's like when you come into a family and they say that we are Igbo, but when they are inside their house they are not speaking Igbo. So how do you differentiate who is Igbo and who is not Igbo? I remember when I was in Nigeria, I have a very good friend, and she's from Benue State. And whenever I went to their house, they were speaking. They've never been to their village. They gave her to them. They are all living there, and they are speaking their language at home. And this is how it is, you know, because they are at home in their family. But if you're an outsider, they will speak English to you. They will speak pidgin English to you. They will, you understand, try to make you comfortable, to feel welcome. But when they are talking to themselves, when they are a family, they are talking to themselves. They are speaking Igbo. They are speaking their language. They are speaking their dialects, you know. But I'm just using it just like an example. But you have an Igbo social cultural group. Why couldn't they speak Igbo? Was it the Fulani Janjaweed that is causing them? Because one of the things that will actually help you if you are really wanting to have your own country, have your own enclave, and do your own things is language. Language is a foundation. You do things in your language. For example, here in Germany, everything is in German language. Everything. You don't even need English, although you learn it and they teach them English, and maybe for some day they may go out and they need English. It's kind of passive in them. Most of them, they can't really speak English fluent, but they have it within them. And if you say something in English, they understand it, they can write it. But when it comes to speaking, then they are kind of stuck because they are not used to practicing it. But we have Igbo language and we have elders. These are old men. Old men. These are old men that you cannot say maybe they didn't grow up in their homeland. I don't know what is up with that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. They are not speaking Igbo. Old men. So what is the example? Who is to blame for this decadence? Who is to blame? Who is to blame? So the Fulani put a gun on their head and say, you people must speak English because we want to hear what you are saying. I remember when they were doing this Amoteku meeting, when the Yorubas were doing a summit. When they showed the video, you hear that a major part of the conversation was in Yoruba. It was only when they were talking to press people, only then they spoke Yoruba, and then they spoke English, like kind of translating what they said. But when they were having the bulk of the conversation with themselves, they were speaking Yoruba, because now you are talking to yourself. You are Igbo people. It's not about maybe to say one of the excuses they give is like, there are many ethnic groups, but you are just one ethnic group now. So what is going on? Why can't you speak English? You see, why can't you speak Igbo? I'm sorry. Why can't you speak Igbo? Why can't you speak your Igbo language? And the same problem, you have people who are in government. Let me see. There was something this man was saying during his when he said, I wanted to show you the speech of the Ohanes and Igbo. I hope that I will find it.
I defend the Constitution of one that in all circumstances, I do right to all manner of people, according to law, without fear of favor, affection, or evil.
So he is talking to the whole people there, and there's a video I wanted to show you guys, but I'm not finding that video. But anyway, that is by the way. So this brother that went to this village again, he also went to another part of that village. He said it's something like a healthcare, and he went there. I will show you. He went there, and this is the healthcare they have. This is keke. This is keke ambulance.
Yes, I was there. But nobody was there, and Onyaru is not. So
So this is an ambulance.
With nothing.
This is an ambulance to a hospital in Anambra State.
So I know na Oroma Titi Anam. I know that their health facility. So complain too much. Starting from ambulance. If I have the ambulance, so maybe will you be not being a ambulance instead of a proper ambulance and all that. So mommy na manage eba bonyi here. Lobani category this keke or maybe eta loyechi. So Orapia knows on doli focus fedia. If I have Oroma Nigerian government and all these their long building. This is the same way they build their schools as well. Alwa no torogono ga acquire one terrible zinc and all that. Let me show you inside. What the people now can go see now? Bed, they are nothing. The little did are the very dirty, or the very dirty. So this is Oroma Anam Hospital. Now the from there, take a closer look. You know, you see, never a hand game mother there. Now different people in the dinner. This thing alone can give you disease. Now the funny member. Oroma Titi. Yeah, this is the hospital. So, mommy, there is nothing, absolutely nothing. No fan, I don't know. Feni now, but I go dust. Or bench, or the only hospital where this entire community, they know, cutting out yourself. See me never, mommy, never, fair more toilet, fair more bedroom, or whatever. So, only now watching a toilet, you have to go into the bush. Onye ọbụla nọ ebe a n'ụwa chọrọ ịga toilet na-eje n'ime ọfịa. So the woman the lady na manager ebe a, the previous one na ije emechi because onwere ife dị there. Ka eke ga-esi na-arụ ọnụ ụlọ ọgwụ onwere ife dị ya. So onye na manage nke a close ya, but mọmị ya na manage ebe a jisiri ike na-akpụpe ya on a daily basis. Ọ na-etiriti ma ndị arụ adịrọ na-eji ego. So when ọ na-ebe akwa ọ sị na o nwe contractor. There is a contractor in a contract called toilet ever since 4 years. The man had a pick his phone. For 4 years now, he had a contract. He had a toilet in a bedroom, no. For 4 years. As not a pick phone. A boy or man pick. Man, I'm made that can be a Kaichoya. People are talking about the equipment. Probably ever people now got toilets. The toilet, and somebody contract a toilet ever. For 4 years, boss. The government had the contract, all their Jews here for 4 years. I don't know if you're getting the point. All contract, Anambra State government in your mother, Ifa. Look at Anambra State in our hospital for 4 years. Ifa, for 4 years, they call about this toilet now. And the contract had a peak. The woman in charge of Eba. Us no Christmas. She was taking care of all of them, even in the Jirego. So Anambra State government now construct a toilet for this community since 4 years. The contractor they pick his phone, but I go find them the number the contractor can boy direct, can malo issue where. So it's a shame. They know toilet on and this is on there. Nigerian government no gonna go build it now, madam. This is the same way they construct their school. Alu gonna go na acquire zinc, buy paint. And in the end, they will tell you it's ultra modern hospital, ultra modern school. They don't know what ultra is. They don't know what modern is. I don't know. I'm just showing you so you know. We've made a lot of sacrifices today, and we'll continue to do that. You know, it's a shame. Hospital, a place you can see with convenience, with comfort, and all that. We are but these things are not there. Absolutely nothing. And they're not still in charge. They're very emotional. Also, we got on a video too much. Nothing is going to happen. Local government chairman, commissioner, everybody, nobody wants to listen to them. It's a shame. This is the hospital room. This is the hospital room from the outside. Finina to go out of it. Ever can you put money now? The be an star. I won't we kiss in mafia, but ever adapt to when you're on a bed because everywhere they open, even staying in this hospital, they're very risky. If I bush and they're not covered, the hospital will be empty. Anything can happen. So when you are wherever you are, in Canada, USA, Austria, Germany, France, China, South Korea, Japan, where things are functional, you should also remember our people. Life here is not worth it. You know? Every time a Nigerian government in our own hospital, they'll just do something long, acquire zinc, buy a paint. I don't know if they have phone or DFA. They cannot do something sensible. I'm more the architect how they use. Everything a long building, roof and paint. You know, within a short while, everything will be gone. I don't know where we'll go from here. This is a hospital. You know, Oroma ATT. In Anambra West. Anambra State of all places. It is a shame. Let me once again show you the ambulance. Because I'm going to the video Anambra, but mommy has named the ambulance. Yeah, village. And we can manage Ubo if a tire and Ubo upon a phone. Oh no, one thing I can tell you that they are with dedication. They want to work. After them train us is a back at money turn or standby. You know, working tirelessly. If I wear them. So I don't know where we go from here. People are saying that this one is even finer than the one in their village. This is to tell you that Igbo land is in a mess. We need to do something about it. We need to do something about Igbo land. Igbo land they decay go. I don't know where we go from here. Let me show you the roof again. If I have the roof of healthcare facility, you know, you join the local government chairman for the cast to lobby. You join the commissioner for the cast to lobby. You join their House of Rep members and all that. You join their House of.
So my people, this brother, he's doing a good job, you know, and that's why I've always said, let our focus be Igbo land. We are Igbo people. Let us focus on Igbo land, building Igbo land, making life comfortable for Igbo people with the resources available now. No Eldorado, no promise, no heaven. We are here now. We are here. We live here now. This is our reality. And we are in this life, and for the people in Igbo land right now, this is their reality. No other way. So, stop playing on the emotion and the suffering of the people to be taking advantage of them and promising them an Eldorado. The people should be educated to ask, why do we have keke? Keke, I've never seen that kind of thing before. Let me just be frank with you. Keke ambulance, and it's still not working. Ordinary keke in a place like Anambra that boasts, like when they talk about Igbo land, Anambra will boast like they are the light of Igbo people. They are the billionaires, the millionaires, the billionaires, and bio. Yeah, I am not a billionaire, but I am content with what I have. Little be it or much, you know, however it is. And I crave for that contentment because this is only what will keep us going. But there are people who celebrate the castles, the mansions, and everything that they have gotten. But look at the condition of people. There was a video that was trending on social media last year, and there were young men, I think in Dubai or somewhere in Asia. They were coming to check their documents or something, and the guy who went over, that was very tall building. He went over at the back of it and was holding it, and was holding the window, and until at some point he couldn't hold it anymore, and then he let go, and he was from this same Anam somewhere there. And I'm wondering that, is it that bad? Is it really this bad? Would you really prefer to just kill yourself than to go back to that place? This is the situation. The video is there. Another one happened in Indonesia. The guy was hanging. Before you know it, he fell down from that very tall building. Bam! That was it. And this keep happening. And we don't understand it because this, you know, there is something Yoruba people say about these people that are maybe they are your family members. There are people that they just use some kind of fake flamboyance to cover everywhere. And that fake flamboyance will not allow people to see those people behind who need to be seen. And your people, in those days, they will say, àwọn ayé, they will not, wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó, wọn ò ní ṣàánú ẹ, wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí aláàánú ṣàánú ẹ, something like that. This word people, they will not help you, but they will not allow the people that would help you to locate you. You have all these billionaires every day, they are showing us mansion upon mansion upon mansion, but look at the water that the people in that place are drinking. Look at the water. They I never see that kind. Even if they say make dog go that place go drink water, say the dog say go sorry for the water, sorry for his life. Good evening. I've forgotten how to speak it, but when people speak it, I'll still understand. So, at the end of the day, you will be wondering, what is stopping it now? Me, I want to know what is stopping it now. If you think that it is very easy for you to go and fight the Nigerian military, like some radio ranter that is ranting war, really, you want to go and fight Nigerian military? Hey, you are fired up, ready to go. You are in the bush doing, we are good to go, shaka boom. You have a petrol bomb, you have all the things that you want to. You have people in your community who are commissioner. You have people who are local government chairman who have been giving money. You have somebody that they gave money to build toilet for more than 4 years. You know see am. Go ask and say, guy, how far now? They say na your hand the money where they go to build this toilet dey. Wetin dey happen? Say, bros, how e be na? How e go be na? We hear say na you get contract to build this hospital. Then they forbid to build hospital toilet inside hospital. When you dey plan this hospital, wetin happen? Dem forbid you, dem swear for you say when you plan hospital, you no go plan toilet join am. You no see toilets inside other building wey dem dey build. Which school you go learn architecture, you no see say dem dey build as dem dey build toilet join. You ask the guy, but una no fit do that one because they don confuse una. They don somebody don sit down like this, use hatred wash the brain, throw away. He tell una, he say, oya, make una carry petrol bomb, go wait for Nigerian military. Really?
Assembly members and all that.
Now Nigerian military, na go fit fight. You say, dem be stooge. Person wey come from your place na stooge. I'm still going to come to to what they call that place, Abia State. If you see Abia own, in fact you go on 3 days dry fasting, because if you remember that place, you no go wan eat because the food go just tire you. When you remember say e get one place wey just be like this, wey dirty like this, and people still dey pass inside that dirty, dey buy something wey they wan eat. For Igbo land, they come dey tell dem say no, this thing dey happen na because of say na zoo dey run this thing. But they come, I don't even know how it's so easy to confuse people like this. Is it zoo that is there? I saw a picture. The governor of Abia State, he was standing in the middle. All the elders, they stretched hand and they were praying for him. I don't know what they pray for her for. That kind of person, not be one slap, everybody go they give until they tire. I don't understand though. Person when he be say ordinary does mean he no fit clear for his own state. Nothing. Then even they talk say he no do anything. He say he would rather allow his work to speak for him. He know they talk. He know they talk too much. Really? So, my people, it's so easy to blame.
I don't know.
Fulani Janjaweed. Every day, people no go hear word. From the day morning when you wake up to the day when you go sleep, you go to hear Janjaweed. So this is another
primary health center.
So this one is a primary.
This is not working.
Wait, let me start from beginning. Thank you, my brother. Okay, Simon. He said the youth are sycophants. They are glorifying corrupt politicians and praising them. If he come from your domot, you go say, my brother, you go dey praise am, but you go dey blame Fulani.
Primary health care center. You can imagine maybe this is Inoma Primary Health Care Center. So, what are you going to do? I'm going to phone, no, Samoria. Over there, be in Malaysia, Thailand, France, Germany, Mandi, Kenya, Ghana. If you go no Guabachi before, Uno 247, and don't to one day, this is Inoma Primary Health Care Center. Omechi no Samoria. If I'm milling, I can milling car can use. Inoma Primary Health Care Center. Government is a Chalana, so you see. And then this nonsense, our commission, you know how they go, Toyota Prado, and the honorable, all of them are going to come itinerary on a court wherever. Or they are losing all, can make careful, can push you and not careful. Now, it's no longer working. And people are dying of cholera. People are in Oka using Toyota Prado 30. We leave this story and I'm brought to Texas. I beg a commission where they are, this is not working. That is why wherever you're getting this video from, please click on share. This is Primary Health Center. West. You know, this is what most people don't want to do. Nobody wants to be brave. Everybody wants to sound brilliant or sound sweet before politicians. Oh, if I was some million forever, you know, my primary health care center, you ask yourself, Alwaderogi, Edime, and all that. If you know what the phone number on the phone. Look at nurse's phone number. Let me zoom it so you see. 070-624-66-012. Number nurse. So, money was accident. Even no we go to the nurse on the phone. Nurse say we ban your kadabia. Nurse 070-624-66012. I don't know if you're getting the point. Abochi. Oboda na mmiri gota, fana mmiri di deti. Kolora na ebundo oboda, ndị nne na ebe akwa na kolora ebuchago fa. And ụlọ ọgwụ dị only ụlọ ọgwụ fa nwe ya na-agbochi ya agbochi. America obere ofu nurse na run this hospital. That is why ya ji agbochi ya. Enwere onye no morning, enwere onye na afternoon, enwere onye no night. Nurse biko kpọọ nurse na phone jụọ ya ebe ọ nọ. 070-624-66012. 070 once again, 624-66. 012. Inoma Primary Health Center. If I was on the way pride, dignity, integrity, no bother. Or forward if I. So, has if I put the how many politicians allowed this year? If I make campaign, no bother. You to send a farm and butter. Ebo umbrella or coco. Aziza, you cannot enter Inoma. Who's the wrong? Because very soon now you see them with Toyota Prado and now Bali. I make campaign. I get uzo. Since I was born, the Nigerian government in there with all conos on a milirota. I'm Kelifa. This is my primary health center. I don't know where we'll go from here. Let me get the back so you see. So this is back of the hospital. And I call remember, I see no one. You can imagine. I rather one need the complications. A booty no ogwa, obruna, ogwa no ogwa. I don't know if it's a money school, but they got football, they for chalk and all that. A booty one need the men at this particular hospital. Obruna ogwa no ogwa. The woman died and nothing happened. That is why Nigeria is terrible, is irredeemable, is indescribable. Nigeria was built to crumble. How can you establish a primary health care center? Nothing. That is why
So you hear what he said. He said Nigeria is built to crumble. It doesn't matter whether Nigeria is built to crumble. It is the people in Nigeria that desire to do something well for themselves that will do that thing. Nobody else will do it for them. So even if they take you to, even if you form another country and still put this same Nigeria the way they are inside there, put this Igbo people now there, or are you going to manufacture new people? Are you going to manufacture new people? So even in the so-called agitation they are doing, we hear everything that is going on there. That one is topic for another video. The impunity that is going on there, how they are killing people, attacking themselves, eliminating those who wants to leave. So that one is another video for another topic. You see? So are you going to manufacture the people that are going to come and run that place? I showed you, do you know, even in this Germany, there's always the impression that Nigerian people don't have any integrity. It is like there's a connotation that once you do something with a Nigerian that you are going to regret it, that something, that the aftertaste is going to be bitter. The same way, for example, when they will they will be doing love scam with young women, with their emotion, with their life, no emotion, no regard. The same way they are doing this, they will give them money to build school. Instead of them to build a proper school, they will just build hall like this. Our brother is saying they'll give them money to build hospital. Instead of them to build a proper hospital with rooms and demarcation and toilets and all the facilities like a normal hospital, even from their architecture school, you see what is a hospital, the compartment and department that is supposed to have, water is supposed to be running in a hospital, hygiene, because everything is supposed to be sterile. You have to be cleaning and washing, disinfect. They don't have all those things. They will embezzle the money. At the most, they will just build a long hall. They won't even engage an architect. They will just engage somebody that is maybe builder, or somebody that is normally laying bricklayer. They will say, okay, it's okay, just a boy and Allah. You just put block up, put one long hall, put zinc, nothing. This is what they are doing to themselves. So if you love your community, remember that everything we are doing, we are passing. Why can't you just do what you have to do so that you pass the buck, so that other people will continue to do? Because if the people here are intent to be corrupt like that and be doing things like that, it will continue to happen, until there will be a mess everywhere. But let me give you an example. In this Germany, they were supposed to open an airport in Germany, Berlin, BAF, I think, Berlin International Airport. They were supposed to open that airport since 2012 or so. And then towards the when the date of the opening was coming, they now realized that there was a lot of the place was not ready, and even it was even smaller before it even began. And they began to do investigation, and they found out a lot of corruption, that even the person that was giving the contract was not actually it was not qualified architecture. It was a building engineer, like some things, like so many things, and how they were using students, and they would be charging for full-time workers. So that kind of thing can happen anywhere. But do you have people that can do a fact check and present it and say, look, this is not wrong, this is wrong, this is not right? And this was how those people, it was busted, and the whole thing was delayed. So that it just opened this December, this last year, just this December, a few months, just last month or so. Something that was supposed to, because they now start, like it was like they had to start from all over again. So that corruption is a human factor, it can come at any time. But how do you go about it? Do you accept it that this is just normal? Yeah, this is how we roll, this is how we are, and everybody want to come and steal for himself. You come and steal for yourself, you come and steal for yourself. So what is it for the rest of the people? Nothing. Nothing. They give them money to build road, they will not build it, they will pocket it, and everybody who comes from their domain will be clapping for them, say yes, it's our own son. You know, it's our own son. He will steal all that money, he will build one big house, he will be there's one video I saw that I wanted to share with you guys also. Is the video of one of the richest people in Igbo land back in the day when we were very small, you know. So this man, he was called Ezego at that time. So I'll see if I'll find that video to show you guys.
This is Ezego Ndibo, his house before he died. Ezego, king of money.
So this is the video. So this man, he used to be very rich. Back then we were still very small. It was raining then. I hope you can see. This is his compound. This used to be his cars. Back then, these cars, they were not you know, they are not cheap cars. They were the main thing then. So these are his house.
This is the Obi of Ezego before he died. See Ezego. This is Ezego of Ndibo before he died.
So I'm not saying that he stole money from the government or anything. I'm just saying that all this, you know, what we are doing to build my mansion, to build, to, you know, to make everything. At the end of the day, you are going to leave this place, and you don't know what will become of all this accumulating, mindless accumulation, accumulate houses, accumulate properties, accumulate land. You don't know what is going to be of them. What you know is only this time you are experiencing now. So for many people, look at his compound, you know. This place will make for a very big retreat ground or school or hospital or anything. I don't know. Huh? But for example, if he has made something for the community there, it will still be running. Maybe they will have people who have integrity. It will be like Ezego Foundation. Maybe it will be some kind of school, maybe hospital, maybe library. It will be functioning. It will be there. You know, maybe water fountain. I don't know. Just you know, look at this complex. It's a massive place. In this building itself, you can have school, primary, secondary, and you know, generation will come and everybody will hear about him. But all this mindless accumulation is leading so many. The house is big. I don't know if I want to continue showing it to you guys. So the people were going around and showing the complex, how massive it is, how massive. Yeah, not just Buhari, even everybody, the mind, the attitude, and you give somebody any opportunity, they want to cheat you, they want to take advantage of you, you know. So this is where he was buried. This is another part of the building where he was buried.
This is where Ezego was buried. This is underground. This is where Ezego was buried. Underground.
That is it. Oh, Obiri na Georgia. Nothing nice. So the only thing, And I think at some point a lot of people understood this, and it's about legacy, building a legacy, and that legacy that people build, other people build on it, and before you know, you begin to have developed countries. Before you know, you begin to have developed societies. But every man for himself, every man for himself, it has brought a country, a people that are like cat and dog, everybody running helter-skelter. There is nobody that has anything they are building on. You know, it's like whenever you come of age, you go and be looking for your own. When you look for your own and then you die off at some point, you don't have any legacy, your children will grow up and they start running around and looking for their own. And this is the problem we are having now. And coupled with all these people who want violence, who want war, imagine all the people who have lost their life in this mindless agitation. And all of them, they have to start all over again. Imagine all the people who are in the prison. All these things, it doesn't have to happen. This is just blaming other people for the things that you can do for yourself. You know, the things you can do actually for yourself. In the villages, the things you can do for your village, one village at a time, one community at a time. Why would people be drinking this kind of water in Igbo land? My people, I don't know. Tell me. Why would people be drinking this and call it water in Igbo land? This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Look at water people are drinking.
Because she on the video,
look at the water people are. It will be, it's like maybe rain fell and the water gathered in one spot. Why would this be they are drinking water?
You can imagine having been a white if it is starch. Ekukolisi and Kaketa, Ekukolisi and Kane, Tialum Nimenango. Now you to lead a baby, you know what to be about. I don't know where we go from here.
This is not
Fulani.
It's not. Look at it.
On day no, my main fight. You know, you fund the YouTube, but I don't know about the youth leader with PDP member. Not if I have party. Also, if I have party. You can be a party member and still be sensible. Also, not by PDP.
You know, even like now that he mentioned PDP, we are talking about we are PDP 16 years, and I'm thinking this since 1999 when Nigeria went back into democracy. That was when Wazuke started with this Biafra. Imagine if we didn't start with all this Biafra. That was a distraction. That Biafra distracted the people to focus on what is supposed to be done, who is being elected for what purpose. Like, people don't even understand the system of government that they are under. Everybody just are staying there and wishing, you know, and they are kind of removed from this present reality in their mind. They are suffering it physically, but, you know, they are promising you heaven while you are living in hell. And you are not asking, but do I really have to go through this hell now? Why do we have to go through this hell? Why? They tell you that, oh, it's because of the Fulani Janjaweed. The Janjaweed, they are the cause of all this problem. Look at the Janjaweed. The Janjaweed, they don't put people in position. But when Jonathan was in power, Jonathan put all of them there. Still, he didn't give these people water. So if President Buhari came and he didn't put them there, no nasabi. Otu ọ dị mgbe unu na ebe ahụ, ọkwa otu ọ dị mgbe unu na-anọghị ebe ahụ. As it be for una, as it dey for my body, as my life be, as my condition be when una dey for political power. Na so it still be when I no dey for political power. Wetin come be my own problem inside? If Buhari no put una for political power, how that one come take concern me? This is what people fail to realize. They allow the politicians to manipulate them. You know, they went into a meltdown because, Buhari came into power and they started crying and saying, oh, Buhari, Fulani, Janjawa, APC power, they did not put Igbo people. Oh, when they put Igbo people, how it take affect me? How was it better for you? That is the question anybody is not asking. Look at the people in this village. They are drinking this water. You remember last time I showed you guys the schools in Igbo land. Is it also the Fulani Janjaweed that failed to build those schools? Was it really the Fulani Janjaweed that didn't build those schools, and that children have to be going to a school that is in a condition that even animals are not safe to be inside of it? But Igbo children were inside there in Igbo land going to school because that is the only alternative that they have. And we don't have any problem with that. Instead, we are clapping for somebody that want to destroy everybody and cause war and go to northern Nigeria and kill off all of them and bring a situation. Oh, hello. Somebody is calling. Good evening, my brother. Good evening. Please, your name and where you are calling from, please, so that everybody will hear. Okay. Okay, so bad there now, so. Udodi. I na-ele ụmụaka na lockdown, yeah.
Ewepụtara m time nnọọ wee nenebe vidio ị na-achi ya kịta. Awụghachigo m vidio ahụ sọ akpọrọ nwanne m ya ka yesterday ka m watch vidio ahụ.
Oh, okay.
Mana ọ bụrụ ihe ndebe anyị sị na ozu abụrụzi a na ife ọfụ. Ọ bụrụkwa ka ife wara ụdị ka anyị mana ọ na-eme isi.
Okay.
Mana ihe na-ewute m ọnwụ na anyị nwanwụ ndị Igbo oge erugo ka anyị ejikwa onwe anyị eziokwu. Anyị na-onwe anyị anya n'ihu anyị agwa onwe anyị eziokwu. Maka na ịfụkwara ide blame ndị mmadụ. Everyday blame onye a. Ọ banyere anyị aka. Ị na-afụ your problem. Na-afụ ya mana ị chọghị ikwu eziokwu. Iwere na onye ji asị akọmvisi onye na-eme ọfụma. O nwere great danger dị n'ekịta. Ka m gwakwa ụda dị ka nkwukwe na ntị onye ọbụla. Jee na Ọnịcha, between Ọnịcha and Asaba kịta. Ọnịcha is the main hub ebe business na-flow well. Mana ị na-anya kịta, almost every big man niile nọ n'Ọnịcha is moving over to Asaba. Amaghị m mgbe anyị notice go ihe. Hello?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay. Now, ndị be anyị na-emove from Ọnịcha to Asaba. Now, Asaba mana ndị Asaba mana a lot of big men nọ na Anambra ka ihe ha nidiri ime ha mee good time planning for Asaba to attract these people. Now, these people now na Ọnịcha were a mess, Anambra were a mess because they don't care, the governor don't care, the local government don't care. Onye chọrọ ibi n'ikpe ahịfịa, onye chọrọ ibi na dustbin. Now people are now moving to Asaba because Asaba is a good plan to the higher end. Onye energy got that ego there. Today the higher travel you. Most they must wake up when they sign that. I have to get out of there. I need to know what I say. I can hear the Mama, time of the final is to buy. I'm happier because now you know the turning by the issue. You get on it. Only be able to buy at the don't you know the street to be on the apart from down to the shadow. We will think you are one on the shadow. We are that motor, two motor, and one center. Now, I get the man and I cross town in a king and woman. You hold the Bagolero street to do nana. Go to have the law. You buy every big everywhere. We're walking. I have plan to do for next 10 years. I have plan for next 20 years. No, we can see or going to die. Secondly, this guy in a show. Now, ihe dị ndebe anyị ana m ajụ kedu ihe ndị Igbo ji were efe ego ndị Igbo na-efe ego and that is our problem. Afọ ha ya kpatara ego achọghị ịba ihe o mere wee kpata dị ego amaobi na onye ahụ the cost of ife na-eme na village ahụ ego na na-efe ya o buteghị ike oje na Facebook ọ nọrọ na-awụ ego esete ebe ọ nọ na-anya mmaịla a na-akụrụ ya aka na-ebute gị ike efu na ọ na-alụ na Abuja na ọ nọ n'esteti ilofu ego ewetara nke ya nye ka o ji weje gbaa ana na Abuja na-alụ esteti ka o ji gbaa ana na Lagos na-alụ họteelụ echi niile atinye na sien pụọ na-etinye na ihe etinye na-akpọka ndị Igbo anaghị ya bụ
ọsọ anyị ndị Igbo nwere be anyị nwere ala be anyị na-agba ọsọ na-agba ndị na-agbaghara ọsọ a ha dị enwe ala be ha na-achọ ebe ha ga-anọ mana anyị nwere ala be anyị ala anyị a na-achọ
anya anabe be anyị mana anyị nwere problem be anyị eji m Ọnịcha na Asaba wee mara gị atụ kịta ndị Asaba mana na be anyị dịka Ọnịcha ndị ama mbịa kedu ihe anyị na-eme ka esi the best plan ka be anyị maa mma ka anyị ọlata ha onye ọbụla chọrọ ebe dị mma ebe onye ọbụla chọrọ ebe dị motorable onye ọbụla chọrọ ebe dị clean kedu ihe ya eme mgbe orire ụmụ ego iyi akpata biko iyi akpata ya nwụrụ ọgaranya na-eme level nke ị na-asụ na Ọnịcha ebe ibi mgbe ọdụrụ motorable detie everywhere mana ije Asaba na ọdụ clean ka ihe mere mma nkwa ji Asaba you blame the government because onye the right thing o kwesịrị ime in Germany, almost of Berlin, the one at Germany, there will be massive migration into Berlin.
Yeah.
But everywhere of Germany, the more terrible, the clean, the more conducive to people to live. That's why every aspect, the whole area in Germany is developing. Because everybody wants to live anywhere. Because we really are good. I remember some months, maybe last year, maybe 3 months ago. We decided to do it online. Hey, until now, driving more zoo. Only about 100 naira, over 100 naira. I have to go right now to do that. How about I don't know 100 naira? Government Biano, we have to have $1 billion. We just go to KD, Benin, no billion in state. For what? We want to 100, what less than, come on, they spend less than 5 billion naira or 6 billion naira. So if this man would have invested this money into agriculture, only on the cassava, I don't know cheap. And it will build more money, it will yield more money, more wealth to us. No, they go to Kendi, they can acquire.
And then one was this money budgeted? Our budget today gonna go to kedi ihe di ni ega, you know.
Till today, can kids will spend that kind of money in a government they can dig for what? If the can go after the report our haka. If we go to make can do over job with walk around also go to get. Even down, I am really the ticket. If you go to Urumoto, ahụ zuru ịgbapụrụ ndị a mmiri doziere ha mmiri wee dozie ndị health facilities all those things mana omele ọ hapụ ha na-ata ahụfụ o were gote moto ke ndị igwe the same obi abụọ spend how many million dollars dị na-egoro nwe ụmụ ya ụlọ nwa nwoke ụlọ na Amerịka
nwunye ya agakwa na-eke nri na Amerịka sef
alụ na-eme ịbịakwa ebe ahụ ya akwa ndị ya dee baka ya na Facebook kịta ka efu ndị hapụta ịga kpọ gị iyi alụ na-eme n'ala Igbo ndị Igbo fedebe na ego na-elekọta ego mee na ya ka ọ bụ na akwụkwọ n'ụlọ n'usoro nwoke anya tapa ego ya ata ọtụtụ uru na-etere nna ya ndị Igbo mechalụ mee ogbenye onye ọhụkọ ha ma akpọ ogbenye nne ịnọ Germany a ịma na Germans ịmara ya ana m agwa ndị mmadụ ha ndị ọcha ejiri ego na-echezara ndị adọbara millions na akaụntụ ndị ejiri ego na living na monthly salary nke ịda wee ụmụntụ bụ onye ahụ ndị gara sochara jegara socha ndị a na-akwụ ụgwọ nwa jegara ụgwọ nwa ha esozi nwara na-agba na supermarket ndị na-echenji fon a na-echenji ejiri ego na akaụntụ mana onye ọbụla onye Igbo ọbụla chọrọ ka ọ mepe akaụntụ ya ka ọ na-apụ 200 million 300 million ọ chọrọ ịgba mmadụ na-agba n'ala ụlọ na Germany ọkwa ebe onye nwetara flat ogiri mana onye ọbụla nọ n'ala Igbo chọrọ elu onye ọbụla n'ala Igbo chọrọ elu hotel option everywhere onye ọbụla na-ebuka ego amụrụ bụ nnọọ nke this video onye mere obelegodu But I had a number, I looked just so Anambra, you know, I go down number, I never did Juliana. You two and get a water of Juna. I don't know the East, I'm only in Anambra, I just said, Hannah, I don't know, I will have easy, Hannah is little Jean, with a Jean coherent. I'm only going to get out of these two states. Anywhere that these two states to claim. Doctor, they everywhere. You plan what? No way. You know, they can do the West management. West management. Nonsense. Anyway, you know, the name buy one day. In the contract, they think I'm more because China this thing called more company they are. I put a minute here, Mark, yeah, no way, because no boy was in their wideness, yeah. It's very momentum one day. I look at that. Hey, you know, because I'm not going to Hey, we know, let's be good. I don't know. At the end, I will know. We go to the country, that's school, and I don't know, Germany. The woman was opportunity Mirizo, the people now call you Siaga. What I call you, but I don't know what in the head, never had home, and just about Bayana, no. A blood way, not I know the road. Nana, like Jack, I know, why, the Panama, this is 2020. The Panama, how you look into it. All the wood is you.
Amen. Amen. Okay, thank you so much. Oh Diego, it is a very strange thing, eh? So the question now, ọbụna anyị jee na Biafra na ihe niile ga-adị mma, kedu izi ihe mere anyị enweghị ike idozi obodo anyị ugbu a? We're supposed to be showing what we can do now. The whole world supposed to see it if we really have that capability. And again, like our brother Nekuna, you know, no plan, you know, an ego. What is causing all this thing? No system. And ofufe go and efe. Another problem on our course akwe ritual igbu mmadụ maka ego is also part of it, you know. Kedu ihe na cause here? Because one system. Kedu ihe ga-etinye system? Who is going? I don't even know which one to speak again. The person that will put a system that will make the country to the state, the Igbo region to run well, you know, you need brain, somebody that will be meticulous to sit down, or group of people that will sit down and plan out a system, how things will run, you know, how things will run, how things will run, and you can build on that. But we don't have that system. You know, in this Germany, you cannot wake up one day and say you don't hammer. Every money has a source. If all of a sudden you wake up tomorrow and you have 300 million in your account, you have $5,000 in your account, when you want to go and withdraw it, police will be waiting for you there. You even if you are delaying to come, they will write you letter, they will invite you, they want to understand what is going on, what you do for a living, how much you earn, where you live, how much is your rent, what is this amount of money doing in your account. If it's not evident how you are accumulating that money for years, how the money is adding up, that all of a sudden you just carry $20,000 or euro fiam inside your account, obugozo. That kind of thing doesn't happen anywhere else. It's because of the lack of the system and lack of accountability. All of them join together. The same system that allow people to steal money without accounting for it is the same system that is allowing something like that to happen. That somebody will just come and mouth sweat and put it in an account and be spending it. It doesn't happen anywhere else. You cannot just all of a sudden amass that kind of money. Unless you're going to keep it somewhere in one room, and God help you, may nobody find it. And then you will be buying high-end goods. You will not, for example, you all of a sudden from nothing you just build one mansion. That kind of thing happens only in Nigeria, where you go and register. Well, what is your source of income? How do you want to build house? and pay it once, because normally you will have to sign a mortgage or sign a pay plan or whatever. You have it all out complete at once. Oh, really? So you have to explain how you got the money. So at the end of the day, it is the system that will contain everybody and put everybody on a straight path and put everybody in the right way to go. But we don't have that system. We don't have the system. And every man for himself. And every man for himself means if they give them money to build borehole, they will go and eat it. They will go, they don't care. And the same people that they're supposed to build that water for are the ones that will be clapping for them, because maybe they will give them small chicken change inside, you know. But the most annoying part is at the end of the day, they will be saying, this Fulani Janjaweed, this Fulani, this contraction. But you are the one. Oh, somebody wrote in my comment section, he said, hey, Blessedom, are you happy with the position of Igbo in the contraction? Who is responsible for the condition of Igbos in this contraption? For example, when I was growing up, I was in the southeast. I didn't know whether anybody was in Abuja or anything. The person that was responsible for me were the people there in the states. And if they don't do what they are supposed to do, the only legitimate answer to all this blame is the federal government is shortchanging them, not paying them the monthly allocation, that they don't get their dues, that they can lay it bare and say, look, since how many months we never got money from the federal government. And this is just one. Do you know this same state governors, they don't pay salaries. They don't pay salaries. So if you see, for example, this hospital that was locked, it's possible that the people have not been paid any salary. And so why do you want to continue to come to a place where at the end of the day you are working for Babash? Is it not volunteer work again? So it's okay, the person can put the number. If somebody is really needing my emergency attention, they can call me. If I'm available, I'm coming, because it's a voluntary work, because they are not paying them month upon month upon month. How can somebody be working and you have not paid them for 1 year, and then they will need and be thanking you for salaries? Where does it happen? Do you know they bring that attitude also here? If you go to people who work in Nigerian embassy, they rarely pay them their salaries. They will go and put it in bank and want it to accumulate interest before they will pay it to the people. Back then, I don't know if it is the situation now. This is happening at about maybe 10, 11 years ago. You see? So at the end of the day, it is so easy to blame others. Blame. But I like what my mother used to say, that when you are pointing this finger and blaming others, don't forget that these other ones are pointing to you. So you can only point one, but the rest are pointing to you. So you cannot blame everybody else but yourself. Introspection remains the way to go. Looking inwards and dealing with the problem you have inside, and thinking Igbo land, building Igbo land should be the priority, not Biafra. Not Biafra. Biafra is a past tense. Nothing like Biafra. The people that are supposed to make up Biafra, everybody is doing their thing. Everybody is interested in their own land. Nobody's talking about Biafra. And again, look at the kind of draw way that they do for every corner, everywhere, only me. You can't agree. Is that what you want to go and be doing? So if anybody say, excuse me, sir, can I say something? You go say, curry and concocting head. You and who give you mouth to talk to me? Is that what they want to go and be doing? And if you build Igbo land and people can live comfortably in Igbo land, you can still have access to Nigeria. You want to exclude Igbo people, so maybe they want to go to Lagos, they will need visa to go to Lagos. There are so many Igbo people stranded in Ghana now, appealing to the federal government to come and evacuate them. Do you want to use visa to go to Kano? Use visa to go to Maiduguri? You want to use visa to go to Jos? Build Igbo land. That is the only argument. And if you say as a politician you want political power, over to you. Go and fight for your political power. Leave the people alone. It is what you have delivered to, based on what you deliver to the people, that you can actually be asking for the people's support. So the one where you fair, they fair give you, what did they see for inside? Nothing. You can't dey whip up the people emotion. Hey, Buhari no put us for in government. This government is for Fulani people. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Buhari will soon leave the office. It's a matter make una bear and una dey chop the one wey una don thief. I don't want to take affect the rest of the people, the rest of the masses. The only thing you can talk about is what you are doing for your people. So this whole Biafra conversation has derailed Igbo people since 1999. Everything just went from there. School, primary school, market, nothing. Did you know that these people did not add this politician, this democratic dispensation since 1999 up to today? They have not added any other value other than this recent transformation that Dave Umahi did a little bit, even though the bulk of the people are still poor. I don't know how everything is in the villages and in other rural areas, But other than that, they have not added any value. Why? Because the people's mindset was removed from Igbo land and saying, Biafra, where is Biafra? Where is the map of Biafra? Where is the boundary of Biafra? Where is it? Who are you doing Biafra? Did anybody come together and agree and say we are doing a project, we are pursuing a project? Nobody is going to give you. Who is going to say come? Biafra, is it granite that they will say come and take? Okay, take. So it's very easy to blame. Blame is easy, but at the end of the day, you can blame all you like. But if you don't introspect and take action, now there you go there. Nothing will change. It can only get worse. I hope that our people will do the right thing now and leave this Eldorado and this delusion that they are using to whip up their sentiment and make them to hate and hate and hate. And you that you are hating Nigeria, hating Nigerians, hating Yoruba, hating Hausa, hating Fulani, do you know all this energy you are using to hate is coming from you? You are the one expending that emotional energy. You are the one actually suffering. You are the one it is affecting. You are the one being dysfunctional. It is time for you to remove that hate. May God deliver you from the darkness of IPOB, distraction and destruction. May God deliver you. You people, somebody is giving testimony and say, you thank God that God delivered him from the hatred that these people put in his heart. Today he has done Thanksgiving and he is free. I pray that will be your portion. Come out of this hate. Come out from there. You don't belong there. When you hate, you hate even the ground you march on. You curse the ground. You are the one going on that ground and you are cursing it. You speak evil to the land. You speak evil to your water. You speak evil on your way. You curse. And it is coming from you. And we are all creation of our thoughts. It is what you think, what you believe, what you espouse is coming back to you and nobody else. So remove all that hatred. It is not the Yoruba Janjaweed that have put you in this condition in the southeast. It is not the Yoruba Fulani Janjaweed that have failed to plan your cities and put structure. They want to accumulate everything. So remove that hate, my people, and stop blaming the other people. If you want to blame anybody, blame any Igbo governor, blame the governor, blame your councillor, blame your chairman, your local government chairman, blame your House of Rep member, State House of Rep, Abuja House of Rep, blame your senators, blame them. Go and pay them a visit and ask them what is going on. They are from your communities. Stop getting ready to battle Janjaweed that have gone, that has military, air force, navy, international support. Where na one start from? They never even start anything. Now don't they hungry? They never even start anything. Now this keke na pep ambulance. Now they go take carry on and go hospital. Now all this kind of hospital where no bed, wey dem dey lock, wey dem go call the nurse before him go use him church mind come treat you. Na that one una dey do other one for. You better advise yourself. There's no reason for you to make the thing worse than it is. I hope I've made my point, my people. You know, it's been more than an hour. I think we've been together for more than an hour now. I think it's okay for today. So I want to say thank you so much to every one of you who have watched this video. I hope that you get the message of love and accountability and responsibility, and stop blaming. There are so many reasons you can blame. At the end of the day, it is in your hand. Even in this Germany, as robust and as everything Germany is, you still have to work for whatever you have from a childhood. Do you know that their primary school, they start 8 o'clock? They don't even do assembly. Say maybe if you be the sleep, maybe the sleep go come off for your eyes small. No. Now as you dey enter, you don't the first student, they don't already sit down upright as a child, and you have to be attentive and get the grade. If not, nothing for you. There are homeless people in this Germany that didn't meet up to their responsibility. So at the end of the day, you still have your personal responsibility. Every one of us, we need to stop all this hatred. Nobody hates you. If there is something you are doing that antagonizes people where you live, people who surround you, your neighbors, stop that behavior. Stop antagonizing people. Like that one that was showing video. Oh, look at Lagos. Lagos is empty without Igbo. Just because Igbo people went to holiday, Lagos is empty. Well, Lagos don't need you. You need Lagos. Stop antagonizing people. Stop antagonizing. There is no need for all those kind of sentiment. You are the one that need Lagos. Lagos doesn't need you. If you don't come to Lagos, another people will come. We'll be glad to come to Lagos. You being in Lagos is making it even more expensive, more unavailable. So if you don't come to Lagos, it will even be more available to people. Maybe the house prices will crash, rent will crash, more poor people will have opportunity, because it's nature. There is no vacuum. If you soldier go, soldier come. Stop making all these things that will be antagonizing your neighbor and inflaming situations. Fulani. When I was small, Fulani was there carrying cattle. I remember normally in the night around 4, they will be passing with their cattle. Nama, well, that's what we call it then. They will be hearing, they will be beating them. You'll be hearing footsteps on the third road. They will be going with their cattle. They have always been there. People always go to their place. They have outside. You go and buy cow. They sell their things there. It is not a new thing. I don't know why you allow somebody to make propaganda out of all these things. They have always been there. And nobody is going to clap for you for hating on other people just because they are Fulani, just because of their means of livelihood. Oh, I know we say they should go and rent their own apartment, but you forget that they are herders. They have cattle. So they are going to take the cow into your apartment. So we need to apply wisdom. And we have our own people there. Do we want to put them in jeopardy? Do we want to antagonize our own people? As long as we don't have Igbo land in a way that everybody can comfortably stay at home, we don't have any right to jeopardize the life of everybody because of our insensitive action. I don't know, the talk can go on and on, my people, but God will bless all of us. May God keep all of us. So I'll leave you here, my people. God bless you all. Keep safe. Don't forget, the virus is still here. Social distancing is still important. Please, my people, don't say nothing. No, the thing is there. It's real. Regardless of what you think about the politics and the handling and the management of all these things, the thing is there. People are dropping. People are dropping dead. Nobody know what is going on. Well, not everybody has gone through tests and all those things. So do what you have to do and protect yourself. Keep safe, my people. Keep safe. So I'll see you very soon in another video. Thank you for watching up to this time. Bye for now. Bye. Thank you, Nandi Zushuku. Thank you. Akinade, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lillian. Thank you.